Finish it quick then. I'd do the same for you.
There you are. What's wrong? Don't you recognize your own sister?
Okay, let's see what this has for us. Oh, I see. Traitor massacre. Kill all the guards and traitors. Rescue all 3 of the traitors held captive in the bandit camp. Oh, okay. I see. And that would be the opposite of that quest. Which we aren't gonna do. Let's see. Maze wants to talk to us. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think that's this way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this way.
Have a nice visit.
What's up, dude?
So, you really found your sister? I'd never have imagined her living among bandits. You've really come a long way these last few years, haven't you? People are starting to ask when they'll see you in the arena, out in Witchwood. But before you go wandering again, I've left a quest card of my own. A favor, if you will. An old friend of mine has gone missing. Calls himself the Archaeologist. He may have stumbled onto something big, perhaps big enough to put his life in danger. There's a rumor that he may be hiding somewhere in Witchwood. That is, if he isn't dead already. You can use a Cullis gate to get there. I only hope it isn't too late.
Interesting.
You've received a new quest card.
Oh gee, I wonder from what or who. So, I went into the library and I found that there was a... I guess maybe because I was clicking on all the shelves looking at all the books, found there's a hidden pathway just under here. Guild caves that I've never found before. Well, this is important. Oh, it's the history of my life. That's what it is. What's this? I think that's my sister. Yeah, I think that's the sister. Huh, okay. Well, when I was in the library, I discovered a whole bunch of books I had missed before. So... History of the Guild. Passage at the back of the book has been marked out. The tale of Alvo's tear, the mythical sword that would, when they struck down all evil, emerged after the death of Solstice, the most powerful mage ever to train. To perform the most dangerous spell, Solstice required an object to focus all his will. Oh, I think we've read that somewhere. And the sword is supposed to be somewhere deep inside the guild. To Jack of Blades. I think I've already gotten that one. Love story. Yeah, I remember. I think we read that one. Tale of Maxley. As everyone knows, hobs are stupid creatures, but every so often a clever one comes along. Maxley was one such hob, and tired of eating raw flesh and sleeping in streams, he left to seek his fortune in the world of humans. He murdered a nobleman and stole his clothes, dressed up and walked tall on the road to Bowerstone. When he arrived, people complimented him on his appearance. When he answered, his hob grunting gave him away. The guards killed Maxley and put his head on the spike. It is better to keep quiet and be thought an idiot than to open up your mouth and be known as an idiot, is what I'm guessing that says. Oh, improve it. Yeah, okay. The Pale Balverine. There was an archer who believed he was the best in the land. He was also a lord, but had fallen out of favor with his people, and had been imprisoned for lying. Determined to prove himself on his release, he set off to battle a fearsome Balverines. He was bitten but did not die. Instead he changed and over time became a powerful, evil Balverine. Normal weapons hardly hurt him, so thick was his skin. But he hadn't counted on a red-robed woman's solid silver arrow of truth, which pierced him and killed him. Oh, I see. This is more interesting for me than anything else. Otherland. During the Old Kingdom, people fled on the hatred and pain within Albion in the masses. Boats sped from the shores in every direction, and one group of emigrants pitched up in paradise. Warm seas, palm trees, and coral sands beckoned, and the inhabitants welcomed their visitors with food, comfort, and grace. But the people of Albion had head colds, and when they passed these on the islanders, almost all of them died. And the Albion settlers, not knowing how to farm the weird fruits, catch fish, or hunt the wild pigs and chickens, died too. But the few islanders who survived buried the dead and rebuilt their paradise. I wish that these didn't move so much. Spunky. Spunky is my kitty. She's sitting in my lap. With new impenetrable defenses. Okay. Creatures of Albion 2. Wasps. Beetles. I'm sorry. Defeat them, villagers even armed, strong ones. There's great harm if they take on nests of beetles. Trolls, born from beneath the ground of Albion. Trolls are ancient, powerful beings. The earth trolls are single-minded and extremely dangerous, but mighty rock trolls inspire awe and fear for all who behold them. Undead are unthinking and impervious to what mortals consider pain. Wave upon wave will keep advancing until they overpower their victims. Interesting. Long ago, the kingdom of Archon ruled over the corner of Albion. The world was peaceful and perfect order, though many wondered if the force that held it together was not corrupt, for Archon had possessed a sword and a vast mysterious power, and elders, I don't like how this moves. Okay. And Albion's elders wrote of gradual changes overcoming their leader. These changes spread to the kingdom itself. Strange structures were erected around the world, and huge armored figures were seen guarding 4 hubs of energy and the Archon's castle itself. Every living thing was touched by the sword's influence, and soon foul creatures of the world had never seen before darkened the people's lives. And yet no record exists of what caused the fall of the kingdom. So suddenly, so irrevocably, Archon and the sword, and things happened. This moves so quickly I can't read enough. 9 seas surround Albion, but to the north is the wasteland. Some say there is nothing, and others say that Jack of Blade's true home. The old scribes say it was once a mighty empire before the glaciers came. Libraries of arcane knowledge still exist beneath the ice, and those who once lived there sleep deeply beneath the cold blanket, ready to awaken when the time comes and Albion is ruled again by one man. Heroes good or evil need self-discipline. Twinblade, a young, powerful swordsman, was no different. After graduation, he stopped taking quests at the guild when he realized he could take what he wanted from anyone. His love of gold and growing resentment of other heroes drove him to live in the woods as a thief. His strength and ruthlessness led him to face and kill other bandit clan leaders, and he united the 4 clans and became king of the bandits. But deep inside Twinblade never lost the code of honor and respect for the guild. Dragons. Many dragons lived in Albion, but the Old Kingdom huntsmen killed them for sport. The survivors fled to the mountains on the northern wastes, and over time they grew less powerful, and the fiery breath less dangerous. Without man, they had no natural enemies. But a dragon is a dragon, and to this day, when an Albion child has an accident in his underpants, it is known as seeing a dragon. Although sometimes it's just known as pooing yourself, you dirty little boy. Nymphs are ethereal yet dangerous creatures. There are 3 types: water, wood, and very foul succubus. Minions, mindless attacking animals bred by the Old Kingdom, while guards for attacking intruders. Scorpions. Screamers. Horrific entities caught in the netherworld, screamers have long struck fear into the population at night. They roam the land and are dangerous in their attacks. Interesting. The arena. Heroes left the guild and their choices grew to evil in Albion, but with the freedom to do others as they choose, they often clashed. Sometimes they fought to the death. These bouts were often arranged in advance, and people traveled for miles around to see them. Eventually the arena was built, and the bouts became bigger and more spectacular. Creatures from across Albion were captured and brought there for heroes to kill. When rule remained from the olden days, though, should either combat so choose, the battles could be to the death. Balverines. Wolf people of the forest, Balverines are strong, cunning, and fast. They are evil through and through, but especially so are the stronger, more cunning white Balverines born of the full moon. Resisted the poison instead of dying, became one of the clan. Interesting. Hobbs, under-race built Dells howls are short and squat. Half people whose genetics are entwined with a mud slime and deep country. Often dim, but always aggressive. Brain needs to learn spells. Kraken. Oh, Kraken, good. Can be said about the fire creatures who own the mountains. The race in decline. They once persevered, now they are not. Interesting. Okay. Well, I have a bunch of books now to give to the kids. Okay, that was
Any
weird.
books for us today, hero? Why, that's The Creatures of Albion, Volume 1. A perfect way to learn natural sciences.
Yeah.
Thank you, hero. I'm sure we can put this to good use. Today, we'll be studying Volume 1 of The Creatures of Albion. Now, who here knows what screamers are? I bet you've never heard one, though, have you? That's because they stay away from the towns. But out in the
There's
countryside,
a kid just sort of floating
it's
there.
a rather different
Not
story.
that one. See
And
that?
you can sometimes hear
That's
them
unnatural.
crying out in the night.
There's some sort of demonic child
Their
here.
scream
I think this
can
is
pierce
important to
even
point
the
out.
bravest of men's hearts. Hearing it will not just chill you to the bone, but sap your energy too.
Take away your mana.
According to the sage Richard Phillips, they feed upon the life force of men, sucking out their souls. Either way, if you ever see one, you'll soon end up like them.
Yeah,
Screaming.
like that child sitting off the thing there.
Ooh, do you have a donation? Oh, the other man looks like a charming story. Thank you, hero. I'm sure we can put this to good use. 'Twas in the latter days of the kingdom old that a boatload of travellers, wheat and rice, fleeing our land for fear of the sword, discovered an island that was true paradise. There were they welcomed by the native folk, with gifts of fruit and fowl and pig and trout, and a strange kind of ale brewed from egg yolk, that the refugees drank till it knocked them out. Soon they were stirred from their peaceful slumbers by the splattery coughs of their gracious hosts, who had taken ill and were dying in numbers of colds their visitors had brought to their coasts. Ere long, the kindly natives were all but extinct, and as they knew not how to gather nature's bounty, the fate of the foreigners to theirs was linked. They died of starvation, though surrounded by plenty. A few local survivors did their paradise rebuild, erecting this time a great fortress in the sand. It would stop them once more getting killed, lest those bad people from Albion return to their land.
Wow, it's more amazing than I imagined.
Come on! Woo!
Oh, yes!
That might be all we can do for today because he's not, yeah. He's no longer selectable.
Yes, sir. The situation is bad, sir, real bad. The bandits are demanding protection money from the Traders' Union and took 3 hostages to show they mean business. The union's refusing to pay up, even though today is the last day. They called me because I owed them a favour, but, well, I just got out of Guard College last week and I only got a C- in hostage recovery.
That's an actual subject for you?
You know what? I'll tell you where they are and leave you to it. Let me see. Oh yes. Now there's ones down the hill and there's 2 more on the other side of them big gates. All clear? Right. I'm gonna make a tactical withdrawal before they see me. All right. Good luck.
Yeah, that's the same feel I have there, hero. Alright. Well, I shot his head off. And this is aimed at him. Okay.
Wait a scorm damn minute, you. Are you thinking of freeing them traitors? Catch you up.
Yep. I don't know why my swords are not helping very much. There's only you two left. My swords were not a whole lot of help there. Okay.
The guard's dead. Let me out of here.
Let me check something I gotta do. Okay.
You're from the guild. Rescued at last.
Yep, get out of here.
Those bandits are a vicious bunch. You have to get me out.
Then run.
Someone to watch your back.
Wait.
I think I'll just have him wait there, if I can.
Watch your back.
No. Out of curiosity. Huh? Yeah, I can beat these up now.
Need someone to watch your back.
I'm not sure why it is that, like, these are... Oh, that's stealing. Okay.
Need someone to watch your back.
It's a bit confusing to me over, like... what is considered stealing and what isn't.
I'm going to...
You're gonna do what now? Kinda hard to talk with your head missing, isn't it? Ooh. Nice. Close enough? Ooh, apples. Lost your head.
Run! It's your only chance.
We're getting pretty good at headshots now, I think. What's this? Oh, I can just take it. Alright.
Who the hell are you? You here to feed the traders, are you? I don't think so.
I do.
There. You'll die. Stay alert.
See, that works.
Yeah, that's jolly good. Now, are you letting me out of here now, or what? I suppose I should thank you. Took your precious time. You and you, we can't stand here all day.
Them's our prisoners. Get him! Slater escaped. I'll get him back.
Yeah, I don't think so. Oop.
Nice one. Can you get me out of here now, please? Ah, my savior. Ah, excellent. It's just that sometimes you...
You're fine. Well, at least I'm not planning on chopping off your head anytime soon. Oh. Alright. That was weird. I guess we can go now. Just as long as that last guy is still alive, hopefully. I know I did kind of leave him. Nope, he still seems fine.
Follow.
Okay. I think we should be good then.
Fantastic. I'm out of here.
Oh, shit. It feels good to be free again, I can tell you that. Ah, thanks. Asher, you're a splendid fella. I'll be sure to give you a discount on my wares if I ever see you again.
Mm-hmm. Well, bye.